Video, we want to make sure that we know where to look to make sure we have a clean account and that all the proper documents are in place. Once you've scheduled a site survey and you've transferred the job from a lead to a job, automatically there's some default things that happen that are required, and it just gives a requirement for everything. Now, every job has to go through a little bit of a process to make sure that we reached all the proper stipulations for each loan or each PPA provider. And so sometimes some loan providers or PPA providers request different things or require different things than others. So as a whole, when your job is complete, it's automatically going to show up like it's missing a bunch of stuff. Don't panic. Give it a day or so. But after a day or so, in particular after the site survey, and maybe a day or so before the site survey, you want to make sure that everything's done and loaded in there, and make sure you have done everything in your part. And so when your job is sold, you can see last time I sold a job here and saved it under our demo account, and it shows up here in our pipeline as it's sitting under site inspection. Here's our job here under pending project acceptance. But you can see in here all this red, right? All this stuff it's missing. It's missing a welcome call. It's missing a utility bill. It's missing the NEM stuff. Everything you could possibly be missing on this job is missing. So I'll click on this job. I'm going to look it up real quick. Apparently I'm not going to look it up. We're going to edit this job. We'll go into it. And all the things that are missing, you have opportunities to kind of fill in and give the stuff that's missing. If you find that you're missing a utility bill, or you're missing an NEM agreement for whatever reason that's not signed, or a trust document that's not signed, in the Messages tab, once it's a job, you click on Add Message, and inside of here you can upload whatever you want. So if I wanted to upload utility bills and trust, not tasty documents, trust documents. There, I actually can't spell documents for the sake of this, but utility bills and trust documents uploaded. I'd then choose a file here, and it would give me a chance to pick up all these different things and load them in the file. Once we hit that and we save and close, then all we're doing is we're allowing our project managers to have access to these things and load those and reach NTP status for each particular lender or PPA provider. But make sure that you're always checking in the job section under your pending project acceptance. You're checking all these things, right? So if you're missing these pieces, you coordinate with your project coordinator, your project manager, and make sure that these things are uploaded or fixed so that your job doesn't get stalled out and you don't get paid. The last thing we want to do is hold something up and not tell anyone, and so we provide as much transparency as possible to allow you to get a job done as quickly as we can.